Welcome back, everyone. Today is Sunday, October 30th already. Tomorrow is Halloween. When you'll be actually seeing this video, it will be Halloween. And I bought a shirt specifically for this. I knew David would love this shirt. He loved Halloween and he loved guns. And this is a grunt style. Not a paid promotion or anything like that. I just like these shirts, got a bunch of them. So I bought this. This is the only kind of Halloween shirt I will wear, something like that. So I thought, well, this morning I was trying to edit the video to get the video up. And I realized I don't have a beginning narration because I didn't realize that the Kobelco was gonna be leaking as much hydraulic oil as it did. I guess I should have listened to them when they said it was leaking. I just thought leaking. I didn't know it was squirting like somebody cut the jugular vein. So anyway, I said, well, I can't start a video without a beginning narration. So I said, well, let me come out and do this so I can get this in the beginning. What I'm going to use, you'll see, it's part of the ending. The rest of this narration is going to be the ending from the last video, because I didn't realize that I was going to be working on the working with the dozer and having to do what I did. And you'll see in that it overheats midway through. I just can't catch a break. It ended up to be, well, I shouldn't say. I'll let the end narration say what it was. But anyway, so I didn't realize that I was going to need to do this. But and actually, it's a good time now. One of longtime viewer, loyal subscriber, Robert Stowers. I don't know if it's Stowers or Stowers. I guess it's how I think. I would say Stowers, but it could be Stowers, so I apologize, Robert. But happy birthday. It's his birthday today. And I know that for him, he doesn't like October as much. Both his parents passed away in October, the month of October, and so did mine. So we share a little bit of that as well. So I just wanted to say happy birthday, Robert. Enjoy today. And I know David loved this. I'm going to try to, for the ending pictures, I'm going to try to put some find whatever pictures I can find. I've got like, I don't know, 8,000 pictures. So I've got to go through a lot of them, but I want to find some Halloween ones to put at the end of this. So all right, without further ado, I'll play the rest of the narration of the ending narration from the last video, and you'll see what I was able to get done with the dozer. All right, so here we are. This is as much as I got done. This was like an hour, I would say, and that's really leaking. So at least the mystery of where the leak went is good. But I stockpiled this here, so I'm going to bring the dozer over, and I'm going to blade off this section here, grade this off, track it in. Then I'll probably back down here. Well, I'll back blade this high spot out of here. Well, maybe I'll just back over it. Anyway, it's not that high. I'll back down here so you can see how far down. Well, you can't, because on camera you can never see depth, as I talked about before many times. But I still have to come back down here because I want to get more of that. I just don't want to get any lower. I'm going to leave this part because this is all like quicksand here. This is the spot right here where the 250 got stuck in that video titled "What the Stuck." Was right there. I would love to get some of that out of there. I can come down here because I'm going to get those trees out and that kind of thing, but I'm not going out there. It's not worth it. That was a very expensive day. And I'm going to push some of this back. I'll push this over to there. I'll do what I can do with the dozer for now. And I just called NED, the people that are repairing the people that repaired the 250. They were supposed to order me the sight glass, so hopefully, I just called them and left them a message, so hopefully they call me back. All right, let's see what we can see. I got the new sight glass, and I got the excavator into its position that, well, how do you say it? Most of the fluid is out of the tank, because let me climb up there and show you. Yeah. There's no oil in the sight glass now, so I can take that off and I won't have to worry about losing fluid. So I'm going to change it. Well, hopefully you can see this. It's a 19mm socket. These are banjo bolts. I was almost tempted, no, it wouldn't matter. I was almost tempted to take off the this panel on the side to try to make it easier, but it really isn't going to do anything because there's a whole plate right there. Getting the new one in is going to be the problem. But there's only room for one hand in there. So there's the old one. Don't know why it was leaking, but it was leaking. This is very nerve-wracking. I guess you can't. Get your hand in there. All right. This is ridiculously hard. I lost one of the O-rings. Door. The problem is there's no way to get your hand in there. And the bolts just want to fall out. Now, as long as they're seated, that they didn't move, that should work. I don't want to over tighten these. Very scary. That is very scary. You gotta hold the part because it wants to turn while you're not a very good design, I don't think. Well, let's see. I will be surprised if that works. So there they are, but you can see when you tighten it, well, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. All right, we're all stretched out. That's the way you do it, as much as you can. Obviously, if this could go down, it would be better. But unless you dig a hole, you're not going to get that one, or hang it off a cliff edge. That one's not going down any further. And there we are. There's the new one, and it's in the range. I will probably put a little bit more in there just to be safe, but it doesn't appear that it's leaking, which is a good thing. That was scary. There is an O-ring down there. Luckily, I have a O-ring kit, and I had the same one. I found one of them. One of them was over in this corner, but everything is black and gunky in there, and leaves, which I had that all cleaned out, but that's what happens, especially when it's leaking oil all the time. So I'll have to, next time I power wash, I'll get in there and clean it out. But thankfully, well, let's cross our fingers, but I think that should be it. So, all right, well, I'm going to get back to work over there and continue doing what I was doing. All right, so here's end of day. Well, it's not really end of day. As you saw in the video, the Dozer overheated, and I couldn't figure out why, because I had just checked everything not too long ago. But it turned out it was 2 gallons low on antifreeze, so I'm hoping it's not a head gasket that's the problem. I hope it was just there's a leak somewhere, but I don't see a puddle. So this wasn't too long, but as you saw, that crevasse is filled in over there. Got a little interesting in that one spot there. Didn't know the Dozer could do a wheelie. So this is where we are. This is where we've ended. So I stopped here because the sight glass is in, and as you saw, I had replaced it. So that was you'll see in the other video, but I have replaced it as well already. So it's a little bit out of order there, but that's I wanted to get that, know that it was fixed. So yeah, so I'm going to get the get back out here with the 250, get the rest of this moved, get this pile moved over there like I talked about. So I didn't want to do any more, you know, since there's no sense in moving it twice. And part of the reason I had to leave, I didn't push this all the way across. I could have pushed this right to that pile where it's going. But our ducks, well, they're way down by the breach. Hopefully they don't venture out down the breach. But this is where they go. They're creatures of habit. So they go from their corral there, and they walk this way, and they walk down, and that's how they come out. So if I didn't know that I could move all this in time, I didn't want to block their way. So I shall continue. The next video I will be coming back over here, and this should be all gone. Not gone, but like I said, it's going to get moved over here to be used probably over there. But if I knew where it was going to go right now, I would do it. So all right, well, as usual, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Don't eat too much candy tonight.